Yo, what's up, YouTubers? This is Yargnark. I'm just gonna do a quick little video this morning of my ranger type character. Just actually beat the game with Duff last night, so I'm just going back to the very beginning and just gonna do a little farming for my new characters that we're gonna be starting up. So I'm just gonna start at the very beginning and just kind of go around and kill some guys real quick and collect their loot. Probably sell a lot of it just to get um, scrolls and everything for my other characters. As you can see, this is obviously not a challenge at all since I am level 38 and all of these bad guys would probably be around like a level 1 and 2. So it was pretty fun going through the entire game. Um, Once you get to the end, spoiler alert, FYI, so if you don't want to find out what happens when you get to the end, stop watching. Um, but once you get to the end, it basically just kind of starts all over again, but you start playing, I believe, at a harder level. And then you continue leveling. And the biggest thing, though, with continuing with this game after beating it is, if I can remember how to get to it. No. There it is your skill tree. So I'm at level 38, and I've only got some to here, down here a little bit, over here, a little bit down around here. As you can see, you can create a very, very personalized build however you choose. So I'm nowhere near at the point where my build is done. So it really will change how you play just because you can spec in all kinds of different ways. You can put in attack speed, you can put in more damage or more evasion, armor, all kinds of things. And just kind of go through the game playing a little bit differently. Say you started off being a melee DPS, maybe you could go ahead and reset that and start working towards being a tank instead, running with a party and just taking all the damage and letting everyone else do the brunt of the damage. So it does still make it interesting to play it through again. So don't be too disappointed. I'm gonna try out a couple different spells that aren't really high enough level for when I'm really playing. So like this one, sends lightning just kind of all over the place. It's pretty cool. Change another one around. I haven't really been able to try this one either. So we'll see how it does. Most of my skills on this character are obviously bow related. I've got my split arrow, I've got fire arrows, poison. I've got this one which kicks ass. Just drops a whole bunch of arrows in one spot. This one's kind of like a machine gun. Just fire really quick. But then I've got a couple little spell ones. So here's my electricity one I was just doing, and then another electricity one. running out of space now. So I'm going to go ahead, head back to camp and sell this. There we go. And off we go again. Oh, look at that. Some nice loot. Oh, I'll probably have to look through that a little bit before I sell that, just to make sure it's not going to be anything good for my lower level characters. Looks like I've already been there. So you can play with the map completely open if you choose to. I prefer not to anymore just because it kind of just gets in my view. So usually I'll just keep it like this unless I need to figure out where to go. See what has and has not been explored in the map. So again, just kind of exploring and killing stuff. I don't care. I don't know why I picked that up. Apparently I don't actually hold on to it since I've already completed that quest. Aw, that's not cool. Let's see. Get those items instead. I guess head back to town again. So we'll do some identifying here. Some of these items might be an upgrade. Oops. Yeah, I'm not really sure that they are. I know that one's not. That one doesn't appear to be. I'll have to take a look at that one. So you do have shared loot between your characters. So I have been holding on to a lot of gear for my warrior type character. A lot of yellow items that I thought might be good for him. So this one, it might be. I'm not quite sure that it will, but I'm going to hang on to it just in case. If it's not, then I'll just end up selling it after. Might have to start buying some scrolls at some point. Until then. as you can see, that one doesn't kill these guys right off the bat, just because it is still a low level skill. Same with this one. There we go, now we got... Wow, already? Wow, that was quick. Okay. Sell some items again. So I'm not really going to worry about any of these white items, which are just normal items. I'm going to focus more on the magic items for my lower level characters, because they can find normal items on their own. Like right there, we got a it's two-handed, so I don't know if I'm gonna end up using that for them, but it could happen. And already again, I am out of space, but I think I can move that. There we go. Back to town again. Yeah, that could potentially be a upgrade once my character reaches level 4. I think that one was 4. There we go, there's some blue items. A ring. Not really that good. This could potentially be a good item though, I'll set that aside. So if you didn't catch at the beginning of this, my character's name is Boob Shooter. Why? I don't really know. I just randomly thought of it and figured it was funny and I'd roll with it. So these characters typically have ridiculously stupid names. I just like kind of doing it that way. The character I'm actually farming for is, like I said, my warrior type character, and I'm actually I actually named that one Penis, Peaniss. So apparently penis was actually taken, so I had to modify it a little bit. There we go. That's pretty much that whole area. So what I really need to do, I need to try to find like a dungeon type place, because usually there's a lot better loot in those. So I'm just gonna run around. I believe there is one in this area. I don't know if it respawns if you've already done it. We'll find out. I'm just gonna bypass all these guys. I don't think this is it. No. across it. It might not be here. Ah, Lore Master, okay. Oh, there we go. I'm supposed to protect this thing. Okay, cool. This will be easy at my level. Here, I'll just do this. This will take care of all of them. Just put up some poison around here. Oh, I'm out of mana. I can solve that. This makes it kind of easy. Ta-da! Yeah, blah blah blah, yada yada. Thank you. That was easy enough. I got quite a bit of loot here, that's good. Sword. So let's try the next place. Maybe I can find some loot up here. Excuse my silence at the moment, just running around, nothing too exciting. He was tough. Let's see, let's get rid of that. I guess I don't really have any space left. I'm just about out of town portals. Oops. What to sell that? Probably not an upgrade. One might be. That one's not. Not a whole lot of good items here. But I can always use some scrolls and stuff to try to change some of the items around a little bit. Make them a little bit better maybe. I might hang on to that. No, hold on to that one. some items like this, give them a little more damage and stuff. I'm not gonna waste any more on those. I'm gonna start a new tab for that character, actually. Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Again, this was Yargnark. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you